This time, the topic attracting attention is China's announcement to lower tariffs on over 900 imported items. I'll share some details about this development. Here's the overview. Starting January 1st this year, China has decided to reduce import tariffs on 935 items. Currently, the global spotlight on tariffs tends to focus on the U.S. imposing tariffs on Chinese imports or Europe raising tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, EVs. However, what makes this case stand out is that China is not increasing tariffs but lowering them. Why is China reducing tariffs now? Several reasons have been pointed out, but one major factor is the decline in the value of the Chinese yuan. This chart shows the exchange rate of the yuan against the US dollar over the past 5 years. The yuan is currently at its weakest level during this period, and there are concerns that maintaining this rate might become difficult. Historically, the yuan has experienced cycles of decline and recovery, but some forecasts suggest that its value could drop even further by 2025. When the yuan weakens, the cost of imported goods becomes higher from the perspective of Chinese consumers. This puts pressure on those who rely on imported goods. If there is no hope for the yuan to recover, the only option is to lower tariffs to reduce import costs. Otherwise, sectors relying on imported goods will face significant difficulties in operating due to high costs. This is believed to be one of the key reasons for the tariff reduction. The yuan's devaluation is a significant issue for China, partly because the country has a large amount of foreign currency denominated debt. While there are no official figures, Bloomberg's 2022 estimate, often cited, suggested that as of September 2021, China had $2.7 trillion in foreign debt. This number is likely higher now. To put it into perspective, a 1% change in the exchange rate would increase the debt by approximately 40 trillion yen, Japanese yen, even without accounting for interest. A 3% change, which is entirely plausible, would increase the debt by about 120 trillion yen. Such fluctuations in the yuan's exchange rate can have significant economic impacts. Unlike Japan, where foreign currency denominated debt is relatively minimal and mostly domestically managed, China faces serious risks tied to foreign debt. For example, at the corporate level, Japanese companies like Rakuten borrowed in dollars when the yen was weak, expecting it to recover. However, as the yen continued to weaken, their debt burden grew. Similarly, China faces significant challenges as its currency devalues, making imports more expensive and increasing the burden on sectors reliant on foreign goods. Now, what types of items are covered under China's tariff reduction? One might think that everyday necessities like wheat or meat would be included to ease the burden on ordinary citizens. However, that is not the case. For example, among the items listed are viral vectors used in CAR T-cell therapy, and advanced medical treatment. This reflects China's strategic focus on advancing medical research and other high-tech industries. To support its national strategy, China is lowering tariffs on key imported materials necessary for research and development, even as it works towards domestic production of such items in the future. The list also includes chemical products and industrial goods related to low-carbon technologies. This tariff reduction highlights China's broader economic priorities amidst a challenging environment. Its real estate sector is struggling, financial institutions are burdened with non-performing loans, and the yuan continues to weaken. However, China remains unwavering in its commitment to pursuing its national strategies, making bold policy adjustments to secure progress in key areas. In conclusion, while this tariff reduction may not directly address the everyday concerns of ordinary citizens, it reflects China's strategic investment in critical industries to bolster its global competitiveness. For Japan, this underscores the importance of advancing from research to practical applications and monetization to avoid losing its competitive edge. Ideally, Japan should aim to position itself as a global leader in cutting-edge fields like cell therapy, attracting international patients and retaining the economic benefits domestically.